folks, and welcome back. Today the game's updated to version 1.25. Last night we were doing the lap time challenge at Watkins Glen. Set ourselves a nice little gold, thought we'd done enough, but alas, some cheeky monkey out there's gone and set a 1:11.54. How dare they? So we just have to jump back on it tonight. And after a little bit of discussion today on the GT7 forums, I'm going to try and run this with the standard car straight from the garage. And as you can see, I'm renting one, putting no mods on, i.e. no front splitter, no rear splitter, and no change of rear wing. We're just going to run traction control on 3 to start with, and at some point we're going to change it to 2 as we get used to 3 and see if we can apply the pressure. There I am in second place compared to my friends. So 1:14.247. I've probably done 15 or so laps prior to this one. So just restarting this little session. I've had a mess about, as you can see there, traction control 3. And I'm really starting to get to grips with the car. Flying fast. Flying fast, he says. I'm not a fast racer, I'm just learning. Here we go into turn 1. I've missed the apex there, kind of blown that. And I've got the ghost set. It's pretty close to the 1:14.247. I think it's a 1:14.4 or a 1:14.5, I think it is. But, as it goes, we're off this lap. We're not really anywhere near, we're not touching. So as we come up here, we're going to do that usual thing. There's that little little shadow, brake on there, get a nice tight line. Whoever it was that said on the forum just knows my feelings about that bus stop. You've got to get that as straight as you can. There's minimal turning, clip the apexes. I keep getting penalties on that first apex. And I'm not settled with that long corner yet. That long corner's got a couple of 3 lines I've found through there, but I've still not found the optimal. This one's good to get right. Couple of wheels on the curb, use all the curb on the exit. Braking down to third, I'm still not sure whether it's second or third. As you can tell there, I dropped to second, but the ghost is definitely in third and he pulls away. So here we're coming through the line. Where do we get? Looks like we're close enough. It's a 1:14.481, so we were somewhere around the 1:14.5 with that lap, the original ghost, but it tees it up nicely. I do like to have a ghost that's faster at the start of the lap, because if I can get with the ghost through the early stages of the lap, you know you can beat the ghost at the end. And there we are. We just changed up to 5th a little bit later than I like to, but we are in TC3, so we don't get the power down quite so early. Better entry. Nicely through there, but a little bit wide, but the ghost leading us, so we're definitely up on that 1:14.4 time. It'll be nice to see us around the 1:14.3, 1:14.2 where we are. Oh, the ghost got a little bit of a better run out there, but we're 0.3 up, so that'll see it as a 1:14.1. This will be a new time, definitely. You know that because we're watching the lap, don't you, folks? But not gonna tempt fate. Better entry into that corner, but again it feels slow. Oh, don't touch that wall. I've hit that a few times tonight. Just glancing blows with the rear wing and it gives you invalid time. So there we go. There's last night's time beaten already. 1:14.1, but we're still in the silver. Nowhere near gold as yet. Got half a second to go before we touch gold. Don't know how they're doing them times. I thought a 1:12 was fast, but a 1:11 is unreal. Oh, very close to that wall, and we changed up just as we got to the end there, so this is going to be quick. We're up on the ghost. Let's see if we can get through the chicane without much ado. Oh, I've had to turn it right a bit. We've slid it. Actually got a better line through the exiting chicane, but we're making up ground through this long corner as well. If we can get on the gas early, we're going to beat this time as well. You see the ghost has a little bit of a slide there, and we run out nice and wide. We've got to run on him. Spot the braking point, get the brakes on before you hit that dotted white line. Oh, we've missed the apex, but we're well ahead of the ghost. Braking down, going to keep it in third, or we're going for second? We're keeping it in third. Better line through that corner. We race away again, so where does that get us? A 1:13.7. We were half a second up on last night. That's awesome. So So it goes to show the update today really has made a change. We skipped that last lap and we're only one lap on. So you can see we're back from the ghost, but as we go through the line it will reset. And as we go through this lap, I'll talk you through it. Brake before the 400, so you're braking on 400. Try and clip that apex, get two wheels on the yellow and red. Charge along this line, keeping it wide and looking for a late entry to the corner. Try to hug that yellow line. Now you know you've got this corner right when it's smooth and you don't have to lift on the throttle. But we're back from the ghost. We dropped by about 0.2 of a second almost. You can see that from the red indicator above the gauge. Braking on the shadow. Better entry. We know the last lap wasn't good through the second half of the bus stop, and you can see how much we made up. Oh, we slid it there. But the back end of the car's coming round and it's turning. Nicely done. Have you noticed there, folks, we're on traction control 2 now. Oh, I don't know when that changed. Oh dear, I'm not doing the auto again, we're going to go with this. But at some point where I skipped that lap, I changed it down to traction control 2, just as I said we would. But that comes from learning what traction control 3 does. And as we come through the line, I won 13.669, and that's a gold, folks. That's us there. I'm not going to go on much further. I haven't set a better time yet. So that's it. That shows you the difference between 1.24 and 1.25 overnight. And it also gives you that bit of something to watch. Look at that, top 1600, just inside the top 3%. But I already know in making this video that the time it's took me from stopping recording to making this video, it's already in the 1800s. So I'm dropping down already, but as long as that top time doesn't move, we'll be fine. And I hope the same's for you, folks. The weekend's fast approaching. Try and get some miles in, try and get a few hours in if you can, and enjoy your time with the game. There's nothing like getting frustrated with it and walking away. But if you do so, you do so. You have to come back and enjoy it. So thanks for watching, folks, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.